What's up, boys? Or maybe a girl. Probably not, though. We just got a G Fuel package today. Sour faceberry and sour cherry. I already tried sour cherry, but never tried sour faceberry, so this will be my first taste at it. Wait, what's up with this scoop? Why is there like a lid on the scoop? Ah, there it goes. 2 scoops because G Fuel's pretty weak. Hitting legs today, by the way. Yeah, that slaps. Tastes like a Warhead berry smoothie.
And I'm gonna be high. I'm a rocket man. Yeah. And I'm gonna be I'm a rocket man. Chanel bad for my love. Poor old nigga, those suckers. They telling on one another. I want a train that run a train. If she want bang, just let her bang. He said he bleeding where to stay. My bitch at the top of food chains. They local, I don't even know the name. I been fresh since a kid, ain't never played. I just picked up a back in Rotterdam. I'ma whip out the Mac and pop your brain. I do what I want and shout it can't. I do what I feel and shout it can't. I'm digging, shout it lane. And all of the bitches say they dig that. From Maine way to Spain, all I got is some chicken for the thoughts. I take off like a plane, I'm gonna be super geek, like a rocket man. Yeah, like a rocket man. Yeah. I'm a rocket launcher. It gotta be the pride of something. Hop off that matter stumbling. I stumble up on a meal. I stumble up on $1.5 million. I spent a fortune on them double seals. If I tell you the numbers, you probably cry. If I tell you you're faking, you probably die. These days, if he say that he hit, then he probably lie. If you say you got wings and some fish, then you probably fried. Got my carrots out of Bunny Clyde. She let me back in like she never cried. She let me back in like I never lied. I look like a cat with 11 lives. I really kiss shit, you can ask a fly. I'm steady chasing like I'm never tired. I'm living scary like 100 highs. Lil' mama sassy, I can butterfly.
What's up, guys? I'm done hitting legs, and I posted a Q&A on TikTok yesterday, and you guys asked me questions in the comments, so here are my answers. How did you get the motivation to work out? Well, I always said that my motivation was from girls not liking me and guys not respecting me. I used the quote, prove them all wrong, because that's pretty much what motivates me. I want to prove people wrong, like show people that I can do what people thought that I couldn't do, because, I don't know, I never looked good until I was like 17 and I started lifting, so a lot of people think that like if you don't have good genetics, you're just never going to look good, but that's completely wrong. Like, if you put your mind to it, you can look however you want to look. I mean, technically not, because you can't, like, change your bone structure, but you get what I'm saying. Best calorie-dense foods? Okay, peanut butter, rice, whole eggs, fish, like fatty fish, like salmon. Notice how I'm not really saying any sugary foods, but like if your metabolism is that fast that you can't get in enough calories the healthy way, then throw some junk food in there. Like, it's not gonna kill you. Like, pour some ice cream, like a couple scoops of ice cream on your cereal or mix it with your oatmeal. Just like, I'd say try to stick to a whole foods healthy diet as much as possible. Natty. If not, what have you taken? If you are you planning on taking anything? Okay, so I made a TikTok about this, so I guess no. Because over the winter, I took MK677. If you guys haven't heard about that, it's a growth hormone secretagogue. So I took that for, I wanted to increase my appetite over the winter because, like, I never gained that much weight, even, like, when I tried to bulk up. And that, I really wanted to get strong. So, yeah, it's supposed to increase, it's a growth hormone secretagogue and ghrelin agonist. That means that it attacks the ghrelin receptors in your brain and causes more hunger hormones, so you have an increased appetite. And it also helps your sleep schedule. Well, not your sleep schedule, but it helps you get better sleep. Because increased growth hormone levels, it's associated with better sleep. I don't know the exact mechanism, but something with your pituitary gland. So yeah, I'd say like that, it really helped with my sleep and my appetite. I gained like 10 pounds from it over the winter, and that's when I hit my 505 deadlift and my 345 squat. Yeah, I was taking MK677. And then I stopped when the gyms closed. So I wasn't taking it for that long, only like 3 weeks. But it's enough for people to revoke my natty card, I guess. And do I plan on taking anything? When there's more research, I might be interested in trying SARMs just because you live once and I want to be huge, but I'm not going to promote it like it's healthy because it might not be. And yeah, I'm still waiting for more research because the research right now is pretty promising. Like, there's still side effects, but it seems like it's a safer route than actual steroids. How long did it take you to get where you are? You can check out my 2-year transformation, which it's the first video on my page, and this is only my 4th video, so it's not that hard to find out. So yeah, that was me. That's 2 years. And the end of that transformation would be like last December, which that's pretty much like, it's pretty much my maxed out physique, because since then the gym's closed and my physique deteriorated from that. So yeah, it took me 2 years to get to my maxed out physique, but I want to get better than that, and I believe I will get better than that. Are you planning on donating to any other causes apart from Alzheimer's and cancer? Well, I donated to a couple more causes already. I donated to Black Lives Matter, and yeah, I did. You guys said that when I donated to Act Blue, I was just donating to Democratic campaigns, but some new stuff came out where they're not allowed to donate to Democratic campaigns or any political campaigns in general, so that may or may not be true. But if I did donate straight to Joe Biden, then I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. I wanted it to go to help black families and just like poor neighborhoods. But yeah. And then I also donated to this guy. I forget his name on TikTok, but he's raising money to help his father's open heart surgery. I dropped $100 for him. So yeah, I donated to a couple other charities. What was your turning point in your weight loss journey? Did I have a turning point? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I was just tired of just being like treated like shit, and I thought that if I had a nice body, people would treat me better. So I went balls to the walls from the start. Like, if anyone went to high school with me, you'd know I was bringing in bags of I would bring in a bag of cold chicken breast and a bag of cold rice to eat during class. That's how dedicated I was. Did it taste like absolute trash? Yes. But I still ate it because I felt like I needed to. Did I need to? No. I could have just brought a protein bar with the same macros and it would have been the same thing. But yeah, I was going hard. How many calories did you eat per day when you were losing weight? Okay, so my first cut, which I'd say like when I was joining the gym, when I joined the gym, I was 6'1", 195 pounds, and then in the end physique you saw, I was 6'3", 175 pounds. So yeah, I only lost 20 pounds, even though like my body composition changed dramatically because I put on some muscle, but I wasn't tracking calories for the first like 6 months to a year-ish. I was just eating healthy and eating when I was hungry pretty much, and that's why I preach to you guys, just eat healthy and eat when you're hungry, and that's probably good enough. Like, you don't have to get meticulous about it until you're pretty deep into your lifting career, unless you're not seeing progress, because I was seeing progress before I started tracking calories. And then the next summer, when I cut down again, but this time I was already 1 year into my lifting, I cut down on 3,000 calories a day and 30 minutes of cardio. So, and then I think once I hit around like 12% body fat and I was starting to see like shredded ab veins, then I stopped losing weight, so I dropped the calories down to 2,700, and that's the lowest I've gone. So 2,700 calories, 30 minutes of cardio, plus training for tennis like 1.5 to 2 hours a day. That's also burns a lot more calories, so that's like the lowest I've gotten. And I'll pop a picture of my most shredded physique last summer, weighing like 168 pounds at 6'3", and yeah, I was pretty fucking ripped. But so yeah, that's how many calories I was eating. What was your favorite subject in school? Let's see. I'm gonna go with math, just because it's always been the easiest for me. If you guys saw my SAT score video, I got a 790 on math. I got one question wrong, sadly. But yeah, math has always been easy. It always made sense to me. And yeah, pretty much it. I don't like reading and studying history too much, so English and social and anything like history, social studies, those were my least favorite classes. Oh, AP Psych. AP Psych for sure, actually. I changed my mind. Yeah, because we learned a lot that helped me like with fitness, both like mentally and physically. We learned about that stuff in psych, like eating disorders. And yeah, I want to do something like that in the future with my career, so AP Psych for sure. Best way to calorie count with a scale. I track all my calories on a scale. Don't measure with cups or fluid ounces. I'd say measure everything in grams or milliliters. That's the most accurate way. And yeah, read the labels. Nutrition labels are allowed to lie, so just always track your calories the same way, and you'll notice how the weight is changing on the scale. And as long as you always track your calories the same way, even if you're doing it the wrong way, if you're consistently tracking the wrong way, then it'll help you, because at least as long as you're being consistent with the way that you track. Like, don't count vegetables this day and then don't count vegetables the next day. Just, you have to be consistent with that. Who's your favorite fitness YouTuber? David Lade for sure. We're both 6'3". I'm not gonna say that we have similar physiques, because he's a lot more built than me and has better bone structure, but like, I saw a little bit of myself in him when I watched his transformation video. And this used to be my school schedule. Like, I would go to school, hit the gym for 2 hours, come back home from the gym, watch David Lade's transformation video on repeat for like an hour as I ate my post-workout meal of chicken breast and sweet potatoes. Like, yeah, he was a huge motivation for me. What is your regular diet? Right now I'm eating between 2,800 and 3,200 calories per day, and my favorite carb source is my two favorite carb sources are oatmeal and rice puffs. I usually put stuff like peanut butter and blueberries in my oatmeal and in my rice puffs. If you guys don't know what rice puffs are, check them out. It's this sugar-free, super low-calorie dense cereal that If you like cereal, but you have a somewhat slow metabolism, try it out. And then, like, see, for protein, egg whites, ground turkey breast, the 99% lean, tuna fish, protein powder. I'll put that in my oatmeal pre-workout. I try to only have like 1 scoop of protein powder per day though, because you can't rely on that because it doesn't have a lot of nutritional value. So yeah, that's what my regular diet looks like, I'd say. Are you going to box at Sush? He made a joke video about boxing. He went like this. And nah, I could never punch that guy. He spits too much facts for me to punch him. Maybe if our TikToks are both dying at the same time, maybe we'll do that to get clout together. Who knows? Let me know if you're down. What's your plan for your future on TikTok? Bro, I don't know. I started it as a joke and then people followed me. So, I don't know. I'm not looking to do it as a career. Obviously, I make some money off of it with my G Fuel sponsorship, but no, I'm not planning to do it as a career or be like an influencer as a career. My main focus is school, getting through college, hopefully making it into med school, getting through med school, becoming a doctor, like, and then I want to focus a lot on my practices. Hopefully cure obesity, even though obesity is not something that you cure. More like just find a better solution to the problem. So yeah, I don't see myself having a big future on the internet. Just something to do through college for fun and get my message out there. What's your favorite muscle group to hit? For sure, it's legs. Like, I suck at benching, so I don't like chest that much, but squatting and deadlifting, it just feels better to me. Especially, I'm also saying that because I can't do too much legs right now. Like, you guys just saw me hit legs. I have to power clean 115 before I squat it because I don't have a squat rack, so I can only squat as much as I can clean and jerk, which that sucks. And yeah, I can't wait to be back in the gym doing quad extensions, leg press, deadlifts, heavy squats, and yeah, I have wet dreams about being under a squat bar, being in a squat rack. How do you feel about people telling you to mind your own business and to let people live how they want to? That's a great question, because I agree with that, unless you're an influencer. Because the term influencer means that you influence people. And if you're promoting an unhealthy lifestyle, the people who you influence are going to be unhealthy, and that's not helping the world. So, if you want to be fat, that's fine. Either don't address your weight or tell people like, you know what, you should be healthy. You should try to limit your sugar intake and go on a walk every once in a while, and you shouldn't strive to be like me. Like some I'm not going to name any names, but there's some highly overweight celebrities who preach to their audience that they're healthy and they're amazing for their weight, but they're amazing for other reasons, not because they're fat. And then there are people who are only famous because they're fat, and they might want to lose weight, but they know on the inside that like if they lose weight, they're going to lose a lot of their followers. So it's like, what do you call it? It's a double-edged sword for them. And I'm just trying to change the agenda. How to recomp. I would say because I did this from the start. It's so easy when you're a newbie. Eat in a caloric deficit and train hard. A slight caloric deficit. So you can build muscle in a caloric deficit. That's a lie. Anyone who says that you can't, that's a complete lie. Unless you're jacked already. So if you can't build muscle in a caloric deficit, then you shouldn't be asking me for advice. That's pretty much it. So the people who can't build muscle in a caloric deficit are people who are close to their genetic potential. But if you're asking me for advice, you can build muscle in a caloric deficit. Like, I can build muscle in a caloric deficit right now because, one, because I lost some gains, and two, because I'm not close to my genetic potential. At least, I don't think, hopefully I'm not close to my genetic potential. Is there a diet plan to get taller? I'm a football receiver and I want to get taller, so I'm looking for a diet plan that can help. If so, thank you. If you're already, it sounds like you're already old, probably around high school age, so I would say no. So height is about 80% hereditable, which means like from your genetics, and 20% the environment, like what you eat and stuff like, yeah. It would just be like your diet and your exercise pretty much. So, but most of that 20% environment is maxed out by the time that you hit puberty. So, all I can really say is eat healthy and maybe you'll grow. If you're still growing, like if you're still going through puberty, yeah, try to eat healthy. That's all the advice I can really give. There's no like magic food that's gonna make you grow. Why did you used to post funny content, but then you became soft and started to post snowflake content, which forced me to unfollow? So I wouldn't call it snowflake content. It's more like fitness and motivation, and just like promoting like being a good person. And why don't I make funny content anymore? I didn't like it that much, and some people told me that I might not get into med school posting that type of content, which I used to post like pretty much like dark humor and just like not really cringe, but just like I'll do this, proving I'll do anything for followers, and I'd like dunk my head in a toilet or some shit like that, like jackass type content. And yeah, I didn't really like it anymore. I wanted to do something productive, so yeah. Sorry to see you go, but that's why I don't post that type of content anymore. Hey Ben, opinions on marijuana. So, I quit after the month of April. Will I start again? Maybe just like a couple times here and there, but it helps you think, for real. It helps you think, helps you sleep, definitely. Like, I have major insomnia. And yeah, that's the only thing. I take like 70 grams of melatonin per night, which I don't recommend that for anyone. But the only thing that really helped me sleep was like a couple hits. So yeah, I'm not promoting it at all, but that's just my experience and my opinion. It'll make you hungry as too. So be prepared for that. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but it'll make you very hungry. It's the only thing that makes me hungry. Okay, and then I think I have a couple more. What age would you recommend taking action on weight loss and or getting fit? As young as you want. Like, I'd say don't start weight training until you're 13, because that's how old you're allowed to join the gym. But before that, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, just like body weight exercises. And you can try to eat healthy even when you're like really young. I think that parents should try to feed their kids healthier. That's just my opinion. So yeah, you're never too young to start getting fit. Favorite lift? Deadlift, just because I have the best leverages for it with my long arms, and when in my sumo stance, the bar barely has to move. That's why I can pull 505. Would you say you have good or bad genetics for bodybuilding? I don't know. I'd say average. Yeah, definitely average, but I have an above average work ethic, which that helps the most. Like, I have pretty good proportions, I guess. My abs are probably the worst. Like, I have a really blocky midsection, so you can't really see the squares in my six pack. But like, see, look at this, see? I'll get ab veins before I actually get like the blocky abs. But yeah, you guys tell me how my bodybuilding genetics are. I'm also pretty small right now and like 15% body fat, so right now isn't the best time to judge my genetics. Is that it? Yep, that's the last question. Well, thanks for watching. Man, this got a lot longer than I expected it to get, but if you're still here, thanks for watching and peace.